2025 Super Bowl halftime show, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Trend Feed for more stories that dive into the biggest moments in pop culture, sports, and entertainment. Stay tuned because the next story might just blow your mind.
But the lack of self-awareness to recognize that, hey, yeah, that's the point. Like, you've had the advantage this whole time, and now that your advantage is being taken away from you, it feels unfair to you. So how do you think it feels to be at a disadvantage the entire time of your existence? And all it's doing is leveling. That's all DEI is doing, is leveling it. It's just making it so that it's fair for everyone. But people don't want to do that. I've had a lot of comments recently. I made some video about to do with like science history, and there was so many people jumped in bringing up feminism and being like, oh yeah, it's just the feminist movement, it's feminism at its worst. And it's like, excuse me, feminism is very simply just about equality. Feminism is just about making sure that men and women are equal in society. That's all feminism is. And the fact that anyone is anti that, the fact that people get so aggressive about it, and they want to pick and choose, and they find different ways, and they find different people who maybe have more extreme viewpoints, and then they jump on that, oh, what about? I don't care. So anyway, I'm just fascinated. And like I said, look, I'm not trying to be offensive, but the reality is, the state of the world today and the way things are going on right now is, if you are a bit offended, I don't really know what to tell you, man. You know, you kind of need to do a little bit of introspection if you're offended by anything I said, and try to figure out why you're offended. Because if all you can pick out of what I've said here is that you see something as like anti-American, you're really still missing the point. Please, God, open your eyes and see the point. It's so important right now. Anyway, gonna go walk around Kyoto. Bye.
So, what do you think? Was Serena's iconic Crip Walk the highlight of the show, or did the rumored Drake-Kendrick drama steal the spotlight? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your take on this unforgettable moment. And if you enjoyed this behind-the-scenes look at the 2020...
Made history already. Appreciate that. Thank you. You didn't have to win anything, you already won. You understand?
You know that moment when you do something completely spontaneous, like busting out a celebratory dance after a huge win, and think, well, that was fun, but it's not going anywhere? Fast forward a few years, and suddenly that little moment becomes a big deal. That's exactly what happened to Serena Williams. When Kendrick Lamar and his team called her up for the 2025 Super Bowl halftime show, they had one request. Remember that iconic Crip Walk you did at the Olympics? Let's bring that energy to the biggest stage in the world. Serena's reaction? Pure disbelief.
It was the best 10 seconds of my life. 10 seconds! Woo!
Me? At the Super Bowl? Dancing? Is this real life? But of course she said yes, because when life hands you a chance to shine, you take it. But here's where it gets even juicier. Rumors have been swirling that Serena's involvement wasn't just about her legendary dance moves. As Drake's ex, her appearance on stage with Kendrick, who's been embroiled in a long-standing feud with Drake, added an extra layer of drama to the performance. Was it a subtle jab at Drake, a strategic move to amplify the show's intensity, or just a coincidence? Either way, it turned the halftime show into a cultural moment that had everyone talking. This story is a reminder that the little things we do, those moments of pure joy, creativity, or even spontaneity, can come back in ways we never expect.
No! Too loud, too reckless, too ghetto.
Serena's Olympic celebration wasn't just a viral moment, it became a part of her legacy, leading her to one of the most iconic stages in the world. And sometimes, life throws in a little drama to make it all the more unforgettable.
What you
Yo, guys, niggas just did the fucking Super Bowl, my nigga. Niggas just did the Super Bowl, son. Yeah, niggas just did the Super Bowl. Yeah. Bow.
Did anyone notice this dancer in the Super Bowl at Kendrick Lamar's performance? He not only committed to the part wearing red, but he also dyed his hair and really said, Kendrick, I got your back.
Time show into a cultural milestone. This was not merely a performance, it was a meticulously crafted experience, born from months of relentless effort, visionary artistry, and the collective passion of hundreds of individuals working behind the scenes. From the initial creative concepts to the final execution, every detail was carefully considered, ensuring that the show would resonate not just as entertainment, but as a powerful statement of artistry and innovation. The journey to this historic moment was anything but easy. Teams of designers, choreographers, musicians, and technicians poured their energy into perfecting every aspect of the performance. Sleepless nights, countless rehearsals, and an unwavering commitment to excellence were the driving forces behind the spectacle. Kendrick Lamar's unique vision, combined with the dedication of his collaborators, resulted in a show that transcended expectations and left an indelible mark on the world stage. Join me as I uncover the story behind this iconic performance, a story of creativity, perseverance, and the pursuit of greatness.
What's the best?
Watching white Americans react to Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl performance is really interesting, and it tells me a lot about white American culture, right? You see, I'm not American. I know some people think I am, but I am Irish. And the thing is, after watching the performance, and I watched it on repeat a few times, I have to admit, and then it kind of fed me into watching a bunch of other videos. You know, you tumble down a rabbit hole. But by the time I was watching it I'm in Japan, I was on the bullet train, I was watching it on the bullet train. By the time I got off the train, I was like inspired, you know? I was like, I make sure that my best and favorite Irish trad music is downloaded to my phone so I can listen to it while I'm walking around Kyoto. I was like, where are my Irish authors at? What I need to get a Seamus Heaney poetry book open right now. I need to see a freaking Irish play. I need to go home and I need to go down to West Cork, where all of my family is from, and I need to stand on the shores of the ocean, and I need the wind to wash over me on a cliff top, and I need to sing the Fields of Athenry at the top of my lungs. Like, that's what it made me feel, because it made me feel deeply connected to culture. Because while it wasn't my culture or my experience, what I watched was something that was so clearly rooted and structured in such a way to talk about Black culture and the Black experience in America, and the symbolism of Sam Jackson is Uncle Sam narrating through, giving you literally the direct path of the story of conform. Oh, good boy, you're conforming. Oh no, now you're breaking the rules. Like the whole, everything, the lines, the song choices, the flow, the patterns, the symbolism, the choreography. As someone who's not American, it was clear as day. So tell me why all of the white American videos that I am seeing reacting to this, all they're saying is, oh my God, he dissed Drake. Oh my God, he did it. Oh my God. Oh, that was the biggest FU to Drake. It was all about Drake. It's all about Drake. It's not about Drake. It's not about Drake. And the fact that you don't see that, and the fact that you don't understand what you watched, tells me everything I need to know about white American culture. And I'm not saying that to be rude, and I'm not saying that to be disrespectful. But at a time when they are erasing DEI protocols, at a time when people who do not fit the mold, which is the evangelical Christian national whiteness in America, at this time in the world, when you are connecting to your concept of what culture is to you in America, and all it seems to be is about gossip, hate, military, American exceptionalism, we're strong, we're great, we're this. You have a South African immigrant dismantling your government. Like, I don't understand how people can be so blind to what is happening in front of them. And it kind of explains to me a little bit about why there is this kind of push against wokeness and DEI and black culture. And it just seems to be jealousy, right? Because, okay, look, we know this, clear as day, we know this, that whenever someone tries to implement equality or equity, the people who have had the advantage the whole time suddenly begin to feel oppressed. You know? Like, this point has been raised many, many times before. So something that suddenly starts feeling like oppression, and it feels unfair, and they want to push back against it.